Hey everyone, I can't believe that we've already been so far into the Speedrun account, episode 16, and I can't wait for you guys to enjoy this very next one. Let's get straight into it. Alright. Alright, so let's do a couple of games today. I know you guys are like me playing pawn d3, so I'm gonna play it against a 1700 rated opponent. So this is kind of spooky, the first one. Alright, so after this, I don't know if I should play f4. f4 seems like a good move, it's an idea. And now we play a4, because b5 I think is a little bit too early. Because now, if he plays this, which he has to, now he has a weakness on a7 for me to exploit. I can play like pawn b3, or do I want to play pawn b3 right now? I think I just want to keep this pawn structure here, like this. Let's play, do I want to play pawn g4? Pawn g4 too early? Let's play pawn g3, let's play bishop g2, let's play a normal game. My opponent made a weakness here already. I have to play h3, gotta make sure that my opponent can't go to e3, that would be quite annoying. Get my bishop on a great long diagonal. My opponent's very spooked about that, it seems, and let's just castle. Nothing special happening here. Just me playing a lovely chess game, waiting for my opponent to make this mistake. It happens all the time. My opponent can play knight here, and he gets a couple pawns for the bishop. I guess he just doesn't care. Now the question is, do I want the knight or do I want the bishop? I think I want the... take with the thing... I think I want to take this guy, because this opens up my position, allows me to play like knight here, take the bishop this way, and really, my position is just very good here, so... Alright, let's just capture. Trade off pieces when ahead. It's my model. It's just for you guys as well. It's always much simpler to play positions in which you're already up material. Let's just play queen h5. Queen h5. Threatening this. Actually, not really threatening that, but fake threatening that. If his rook ever moves away from this, then I can take it. If he takes me, I'm okay because bishop captures with the tempo. Don't know what my opponent's going to do here. He's kind of stuck. My bishop is amazing. This bishop can be amazing. My rook's on great squares. My queen's on a great square. Now he plays this move. I don't know if I want to play b3. Let's just play bishop d2. Force him to move up a little bit while developing a piece. Yep, he pushes up. And do I just play here now? Just defend that and threaten to take here? I think so. Just threatening to take on g5 now. Alright, so we just take on g5 because he can't capture back, and we're also threatening this now because we have an extra attacker there. Alright, we capture there, and it's checkmate. So, not too bad. I got a comment recently talking about how people at 1000 rating don't really blunder pieces, but as you guys can see from that position, my opponent blundered quite early. Just blundered the piece very simply, and I was able to just take advantage of it. Now this opening is not the best for my opponent. Black equalizes quite quickly, because as you guys can see, well, what does my opponent really have here? Do I want to play d5? d5 equalizes the position, but I'm not sure if I want to equalize or I want to play for a win. You know, let's just play here. He's going to try to play b4. Do I play a5? a5 is kind of sketchy. Let's just play here. And just allow him to play pawn b4, and I'll play pawn d6, and we're going into a Sicilian setup. Let's play a6. Play e5, and that's literally a Sicilian, but alright, let's just play here. Queen c7, he's going to play like queen c2. Oh, he doesn't. He plays this, which allows me to play knight here, though. Not sure I like this decision by my opponent, because it gets me the bishop. Because the c4 pawn is hanging. Alright, I guess he just wants to give that to me, so I'll take it. Alright, he's doing the retreating strat. Do I want to play here or do I want to play d5? Both have their weaknesses. Here, allow maybe pawn a4, that's annoying. Here blocks in my very nice bishop. I don't know which one. Let's play d5. I don't want to give my opponent a4 counterplay. Maybe I can just play both, because now that this bishop's attacking b4, there's not really much you can do. Maybe I can play e5 in the future when the knight can't go to f5. He's trying to play this move, so let's play b5 now. Not allow that. What's he trying to do? Do I play rook c8? Is he trying to like snake his bishop over here? I'm gonna threaten this, by the way. Alright, he moves the queen away. Real talk, what do I do here? Play here? Yeah, I guess we just play here, kick the queen back over here, and then we can kick it back even more. Let's make that queen very sad. What? I can make it come over here. Actually, this looks very nice. If he takes me, that's fine. Alright, now we play knight here and we threaten to trap his queen. But knight here. Yeah, I think the queen is pretty... Oh no, the queen's not trapped. But is there a tactic here I can do? No, there is not, unfortunately. Alright, let's just move it back. But now he created weaknesses on that king side, so I can play bishop d6, attack those weaknesses. If he plays f4, I just put my bishop back. Alright, let's play here. If he plays g3, I think I'll just take it. I mean, might as well, right? Ooh. Take. Alright. If I capture back, I attack the rook, he has to play king here. And what if I play here? The problem is I don't think I have enough pieces. You know what, let's play knight here. If I have knight here, I think I have enough. Alright, now we come back. He gave us this square for us to use. How nice of him. Alright, let's move this guy over here anyways. Wants to capture me, I'll capture back. I also have e5 coming in. Let's get e5 in. Because now that the f4 pawn is being attacked, so we capture it this way. Need to play a little bit faster. Let's play this guy over here. Yeah, I guess I can put the bishop over here if I really want to. Take control of the dark squares. Ooh, he gives me that bishop. I do enjoy that bishop, so I'll capture it. Let's play queen here. Exchange pieces. Getting low on time, so don't want to lose on time. I am lagging quite a bit, so don't want that to happen as well. Alright, exchange those pieces. Very good. Now, if I can get this bishop here, that'd be even better. This allows knight here. Yep, knight there. He has to play like rook c1. Now I can take on e3. Very nice. b4 is weak now. Alright, he's attacking that guy. Let's move over here. If you want to capture me, I'm down. I mean, look how amazing those pieces are. Alright, he gives me that. I'll take it. Alright, he doesn't even want to take my guy, so I'll just peacefully retreat. Alright, he's coming down. Let's play here. Oh, I need to play super fast. Let's capture there. Let's go here. I think my opponent is just trying to win on time at this point, so let's make sure he doesn't. Alright, and so we won there. That was quite an easy win. I mean, we were up material. We were up a pawn at some point. And well, as you guys can see, we just played normally and then our opponent just blunders a pawn. Like, this happens way too often under 2000. People just blunder pawns that they don't care about. Alright, so our first Philidor game of the day. And our opponent is not going for a Philidor structure, so that's unfortunate. But we make do with what we have. Alright, so let's play h3. I mean, bishop e2. I mean, if we play h3, he has to capture us, right? So let's capture back with the knight. And I guess we get d4 now for free, so let's do it. We get here as well. Ooh, he wants to trade off his, my bad bishop for his good bishop. I'm down. If you want to do it, I'm down to do it. Now, what do I want to do? Do I want to play a4? Yeah. I'm going to be attacking on the queen side. and the king side. So, alright. Ooh, he's trying to go there. Let's say no. Let's end that real quick. Alright, let's play bishop here. Try to take advantage of those dark squares my opponent's giving me. Alright, let's move here. So what do I want to do here? I think I want to capture it there because that makes his knight very sad. I want to play b4. Let's just move the rook back here for now. How do I make my bishop good? That's the real question. Alright, let's play here. His problem is bigger than mine. How is he going to get those two pieces in the game? That's the real question. Alright. If I get that pawn, I'll take that pawn. I'll take what I can get. If I take there, is it checkmate? Take, queen captures, queen check. King has to go over there. Then I can take knight takes there, and that looks pretty winning. So let's take there. Just an easy decoy here. Alright, and knight here forces the queen to capture, and I'm just up a queen. Yep. And so we won that one. So these 3 games, I don't know. For some reason, I feel like they are much easier than the games I was playing at the 1400, 1500 level. I don't know if it's because I expected my opponents to play certain moves and they didn't, so I got surprised. Or maybe people were just weaker at 1700 level, though that doesn't make much sense. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's 3 games. I think they were quite instructive because they were very methodical, right? Like, it was just step 1, step 2, step 3, easy win. And so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys do, make sure to press that like and subscribe button. It will really help my channel grow a lot. And I just want to thank every single one of you guys. And I hope you guys have happy holidays wherever you guys are. Alright, I'll see you in the next video.